And we're live. Hey, everybody. How's it going out there? Welcome to Fired Up Live. Guess what episode we're on? Let me think about this. 17, you guys. We've made it to episode 17. And guess what? We still have guests who want to come on the show, which is fantastic, which means word's getting around about this thing, you know? Everybody's enjoying it. Thank you so much for being here, for being a part of it. We're going to have so many prizes going out to you. We have winners from the last episode. We've got new winners that are going to get to go home with a FIREDISC cooker and a coffee swag pack and a FIREDISC swag pack tonight. So all you have to do is share and comment on the video like usual. And I just can't wait for some of you guys to be even more part of FIREDISC Nation when you're sitting home with your cooker. All right, enough of this talking stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. I'm going to do a song for you. This is a pretty big one, so I'm going to try to do my best with it here. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Gonna take me a freight train down to the station. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb me a mountain, the highest mountain. Gonna jump off and nobody's gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she's been doing to me? He said, can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, she's been doing to me? Oh, I'm gonna find me a hole in the wall. Gonna crawl inside and die. Oh, 'cause my lady, a mean old woman, Lord, she never told me goodbye. He said, can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she's been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, she's been doing to me? Gonna buy me a ticket now, as far as I can. Ain't never coming back. Gonna take me southbound all the way to Georgia now, till that train runs out of track. He said, can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, she's been doing to me? Oh, can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she's been doing to me?
All right. The kickoff has begun. And we're just getting started. I want to, we're going to announce the winners here at the end of the episode, maybe even put them in the comments. I'll let you know. But I want to go ahead and get to our guest because I think that he's waiting. He's waiting to come on. It's going to be a fun time. And I'm so happy you guys are here with us. Getting ready for Halloween? Everybody's got their Halloween costumes picked out, right? I don't know what I'm going to be. After being Dolly Parton one year, I don't think I can top that outfit. So I need some requests. What do you think I should be this year for Halloween? Who knows? I don't know if we have a show, but I think dressing up on Halloween was one of the worst things they ever did at a show because people didn't realize I was in a costume. They thought I just looked like that day. It was pretty embarrassing. Okay, you guys, get ready. All right, FIREDISC Nation, you're in for a treat. Originally a Colorado boy who is now in Nashville, he has been viewed, streamed, listened to millions of times. I'm talking millions and millions. Let's say 5+ billion times on YouTube alone. So just incredible. You've probably seen him on all forms of social media already, but I'm excited to talk with him. I'm excited for you to get to ask him some questions. Let's bring on our very special guest today. He's an American independent songwriter, singer, and producer, Tyler Ward.
A bad idea.
Hello. Thanks for having me, Claudia. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for being here. It was quite the trip from Nashville you had to make to be in the studio with us here for Fired Up Live.
Exactly. Yeah. Cheers to you and your coffee.
Cheers. What are you drinking? It better not be tea. It's tea. Oh my God, it's tea.
I love coffee. I drink coffee, but not in the evenings, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair, but we do have decaf, so you're going to need to hop on board with that.
It's not the same, Claudia. It's not the same.
Not the same. Oh my gosh, I see you have your orange pumpkin in the background for this Halloween month with us.
I saw you have one, so I put mine out.
Oh yeah. We're always displaying our gorgeous baby. We love these things. Have you used yours recently?
No, I go direct, but that's a good. I use the plug-in though. That's just like it. I know.
Okay, it's not the same. Just letting
it
you
really
know.
isn't. The real air is a little different than going direct. I know that much.
Oh my God.
I haven't played live in a while, so there's no need to just plug that bad boy in. But I did use it on a tour for a long time.
Okay, very nice. I was going to ask you if you're out doing the thing or if you're kind of hiding out, making some new music and working up your next travel plans. What are you doing right now?
Let's see. I am recording my own record right now, which is wild. Whoa. It's been a while. It's been like 5 years. Thank you.
Has it been 5 years since the last one?
No.
No. Okay. Feels that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Feels that way.
I know how it feels.
So hopefully I get to use that little beast next summer. So I'm trying to tour off that little record that I'm making. It's actually more of like a 90s throwback hip hop record, which is exciting.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. I know your genres, you do like the pop thing, the country thing.
Yeah.
I've heard some edgier things.
Yeah.
Where does this new record lie?
You're diverting. It has like that country storytelling thing mixed with like some like TLC beats.
Nice.
Like throw it back, you know what I mean?
Throwing it back. Oh my gosh, I missed that. I missed that whole era and genre of music.
Yeah. And it's kind of cool. So a lot of some players here in Nashville, there's a guy named Ilya Tashinsky, and he won the AMC Musician of the Year award this year. Wow. And he's on that record too, but he's having a good time because it's it does have a little bit of a different sound, but it still has those kind of country roots underneath it. So it's fun. It's fun.
And you're making it in Nashville, right? So that's
making it in Nashville. Let's go.
Very nice. Awesome. When's it supposed to come out? Do you have a date?
I'm going to do one song every 3 weeks until the record's out. So you get to hear every single, basically. Yeah.
Very cool. Is it full album, EP?
TBD. TBD. I just know I want to tour on it in the summer. So yeah, when I come to New York, hopefully you can come out and say hi.
There you go.
Bring
you
the
should
crew.
Be coming to New York. Hopefully we'll get down to Nashville at some point. We usually take a couple trips a year, but we haven't done it yet. And that's how we actually got in touch. We were like, are you around? What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, when you're in Nashville, vice versa, New York, we'll do a little jam session. So
very cool. That sounds good. I'm sure FIREDISC Nation would love to see it too. We'll have to get something on Fired Up Live. I'm excited to actually do these things in person at some point because the whole thing's been done over the last couple of years where it's all virtual, but it's going to be cool when we can actually see each other and see people when they're out on the road and they are coming up this way and all that good stuff.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
So you are so hitting it big on TikTok right now, which is like every social media and musician's dream at the moment. What is going on with TikTok?
Wow. Okay, let me try to get my thoughts together on this one.
Okay.
I have a place down in Nashville and in the city there. And I remember in 2016 thinking to myself, this is going to be a really special creative space. And I want it to be a creative space for a lot of different people. But I was living in Los Angeles. So anyways, flash forward to 2021 post-pandemic. And I always bring writers over there. We write songs in the different rooms or whatever. So one day I have a producer friend who works for me, and he had like 5 or 6 writers over, and he was doing a session, and we double booked, and I had 5 or 6 writers over. So we had like 12 people. And I was like, wait a second, we don't have any room to do this. Let's try something a little bit different. We all know that A&R people and people who listen to songs only do verses and choruses, and they either continue listening or they pass. And so we're like, let's just give them choruses. So if people like the songs, they can write the verses and feel a part of the song. So we're like, how are we gonna do this? Well, let's just get all our friends together. We have the 12 writers in this room. Let's pick names out of a hat. Let's put them in different rooms and just write the choruses. You have 30 minutes. And so we just did that. Yeah, and we all came out and performed our songs. I was like, this is really cool. These are really great concepts because no one's overthinking. Most people, when they write, I feel like you're like, it's got to be perfect.
Yeah, it has to tell the whole story.
Yeah. So we just gave them 30 minutes. Then we did another round. And so within 2 hours, we had like, I don't know, like 18 different hooks.
Wow.
And so I was like, we should film this and make a TV show out of it. And then we didn't make a TV show out of it. Then we were like, every single artist that we work with is a performer too. So we started filming them, recording them, and putting them on TikTok. And we released our first one a couple months ago, and it went viral. And then we kept releasing, and a couple of them went viral, and then some didn't. But the whole thing is growing so fast, and it's just the Songhouse, we called it.
The Songhouse. Oh my God. That is so, so cool. So is the Songhouse its own TikTok?
The Songhouse is its own TikTok. I'm kind of the host. I'm your like Ryan Seacrest. I sing occasionally, but there's so much freaking talent in Nashville. It's like, let's have everybody. And it's cool because the more successful another person is, the more successful we are.
Right.
It's kind of always what I wanted to kind of implement in life, like second side of being the artist, you know?
Right. Sharing is caring. Yeah,
seems like
that's caring. A really hard thing for some people to do. Like the collaboration thing does not work with all people types, personality types. And there definitely has to be a certain kind of person that is willing to share the love and say, yeah, here's my platform. Okay, here's your platform. Let's do something together and yada, yada, yada. So you are always collaborating with different people, like ever since your first YouTube days. Yes. It seems like there's always somebody new. And I was going to ask you, who is singing on Shallow with you?
Okay. Well, this girl named it's kind of crazy.
Story. Should we not get into that?
No, it's good. It's good. So she changed her name actually, which was really interesting. To be honest, the first time we sang it together, her name was different, so I have to like look it up, and the team went and changed it. So let me
Oh my God.
I know. So let me actually double check to see what her name is right now.
Perfect. Wait, so is your name even really Tyler Ward?
That's it. Yeah, my name.
God. Okay, he drinks tea and his name's not Tyler Ward, you guys. I don't know how I feel
Tyler
about
Ward,
this.
and I drink coffee in the morning, and then I drink tea at night.
Okay.
It is Madison. That's right. She changed
Madison.
it. She just dropped the last name. That's what it was.
Got it.
So
I like that.
She crushed it, man. She's great. She was just
So
a friend,
good.
came over, and now that song has a lot of streams.
It sure does. It's like, I think it's your most popular one on Spotify, or at least that was what was popping up.
Yeah,
for me.
that's that first one.
So
Great
good.
song too. Yeah.
Undeniable song.
Yeah, undeniably great.
Yeah. That's like, we did a cover of Fishing in the Dark, and I think I could have sang it in a different language, and it still would have taken off because it's just such a good song. Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a question about going back to collaborating a little bit. Do you always try to find somebody new and fresh and somebody you haven't worked with? Or are there times where you're like, you know what, that person was so cool and I loved their energy and like, I'm going to bring them back and do something else?
Yes.
Let's call Madison.
The latter. If they're great and they have a great voice, I like to use them as much as possible. But it's kind of interesting because a lot of those artists that I started working with in the beginning have their own thing going now, and they're kind of busy.
Right.
So you kind of got to find new people, and you're like, wait a second, weren't you like free a couple months
Were
ago.
you like doing nothing? And
Yeah.
I was like the only person you knew.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
also like a gift because it's like, oh, you get to help, establish a foundation and a platform for a different artist. So
That's awesome.
it's been really special. And then there's, the few you just like, I've worked with Lisa Cimarelli for so long. So we've done a lot of stuff together and our stuff does pretty well together, which has been really cool. And we've been friends for like 10 years and we had our fallout where we didn't talk for a while. Now we talk. It's just like, you got to live life together. So
yeah. People definitely go their own ways. And then it's funny when things come back around.
Yeah. I'm curious. Have you ever been in a situation where you like are so close with somebody and you're just like, man, we make great music. And then all of a sudden 2 or 3 days later, some ego issue gets in the way. And then all of a sudden you guys don't talk for like years.
Yeah. Off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been
Or
pretty
have you been
lucky.
pretty good at that?
Like
Okay.
since I've really dove into music, like I've kept a very small, loyal, amazing team. And if anybody came through where we had like a little bit of a weird feeling, it was kind of like, let's keep our circle glowing. And so I don't know. Everyone we've worked with, we've just had really great relationships with. And yeah, maybe we don't talk for years, but just because everybody gets busy. But it always seems like that phone call will come back around someday where we're just like, hey, what are you doing now? Like I've seen everything you're doing. So things have been pretty good. We try to keep no hostile energy over here.
Good. You guys got bridges everywhere. No burned bridges.
Hopefully. Yeah. I mean, not that I know of many. I'm sure there's somebody out there watching that's like, yeah, right.
They're like, yeah.
Okay, let's see. If you had to pick one form of social media, what would it be? If you could only post videos, or
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. I know. Smart.
You post so much. Like I posted for so long. My manager even reaches out and he's like, the last time you posted on Instagram was a month ago. And I was like, You're right. You're right. And guess what? I don't feel like posting today.
Yeah.
But honestly, if I had to actually choose one, I kind of like the other day when like Facebook and Instagram just went dark.
Wasn't it weird? I found myself like going and clicking the app like 20 times, even though I already obviously knew it was down. It wasn't working. I just kept clicking it as if it was going to open and work. And I'm like, oh my God, that's terrible. We're so trained. Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, I love writing. So I wake up in the mornings pretty early and do the whole coffee thing and I journal and read a lot. And I just sit there in my feels, get it out in the morning. And so generally I like to write. And so I feel like Instagram's a good place just to kind of like share a little bit of that, that inner world with people. So I actually really like that for that sake.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. So you have your new record in the works.
Wait, hold on. What about you though? Which platform would you choose?
Okay. Believe it or not, my tried and true has been Facebook.
Whoa.
Like I never saw it coming. Of course, you hope for Spotify, you hope for YouTube, but for some reason, like Facebook just absolutely took off. And now when Facebook went dark, I was like, oh my God, my life just went out the door. Like that's how I connect with everybody. I didn't panic until it had been like a few hours. And my manager's like, it's really not coming back on. And he's Googling it and he's like, they're thinking this might be like a long-term fix. Like it might take a little bit for this to come. And I'm like, oh my God, I need everyone's emails so I can let them know what I'm going to do now. That's really like, we have so much going on Facebook. We did a series called Hoyser Country Monday for 2 years. Every Monday I posted that new Facebook video. And it was like, it just helped us grow our following so much. So I don't know. I would hope that if it really goes dark, everyone would just come over and find me on Instagram or YouTube, because I would definitely be putting out some panic video on YouTube. So that, I was definitely coming up with like, okay, what is plan B here if this doesn't come back on?
That is fascinating. Yes.
You weren't worried.
I remember those phases though. Like, so I've been doing the game for a minute. So I have a different perspective. So when you reach a place where you're like at your pinnacle and you go, oh, wait, what's next? Then you're like, it doesn't matter if you get any likes or don't have any likes or continue the hustle or anything like that. So I feel really, really, really fortunate because I feel like I crossed that threshold a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But if Spotify does count as a platform, Spotify is the platform.
Yeah, Spotify.
Because it's like there's no
the man.
interaction.
Yeah, you don't have to post pictures. You just can see if people are listening. But there's really no there's no hiding on Instagram or on Spotify. It's like you either have people that are listening and loving your song, or they are absolutely not listening and loving your song.
I know.
So it's like you better hope Spotify is the man for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. We put out a new album back in June, and it's like we're just about to release our first single from the record, and I'm hoping that we can get our Spotify going a little bit. Yeah, fancy.
All right, if you want to collab and do a little thing, it might help bolster some of that stuff because that's where I find most of my success. So we could do it. We could do an online collab like this.
That would be fun. Yeah. Okay. FIREDISC Nation, what do you think? Should we do a collab at some point?
Be fun.
I need you to comment below. Let us know. And don't forget, you can win tonight if you comment anything.
Whoa.
And wait, did we come up with a new rule, Tony?
Yes, we did.
Tony!
Hey, Tyler!
Tony was just brushing his hair.
Tony! Why are you brushing your hair, bro? Why do I feel like this is a joke? I have no idea, but I feel like this is a joke.
Wait till you see him. You're going to love it.
My man, Tony.
What do they have to do? Share? I'm sorry, you guys. I forgot. I made up the rule last time, and then I comment and share this video if you want a chance to win a FIREDISC cooker, a coffee swag pack, which you definitely need that, and
Swag
a FIREDISC
pack.
swag pack. Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
And you know what?
What else we have?
I don't think I told Tyler that just for being a guest, he gets
Oh yeah, I don't even know if you know this. You're gonna get a grill, a cooker.
I'm giving it to my assistant.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
so they
baby.
can cook for you.
He'll use it all the time.
Okay, good. As long as he cooks for you.
Oh yeah. He can cook for me. He'll cook for the whole family.
So I should cross out my cooking question. Like, what would you make on a FIREDISC if you had one?
I'd have my assistant make something.
That is horrible.
I know, but it's part of his gig.
Oh my god.
He actually cooks chicken for me on Mondays.
Tony cooks for me all the time. We
Tony,
actually just had
go.
some very delicious food over here. 2 meals a day. Yeah.
Dang.
Big ones too. They're like way bigger than if I was just cooking for myself. So it's very nice.
Tony, send some in the mail.
Well, you're getting a grill, so your assistant better love it. And we better see some pictures.
Okay. No, 100%.
Okay. Cool.
I love it. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So do you want to actually, I think you have to, but would you like to play a song for us today?
Yeah.
Awesome. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do a song. Can I tell you the story about the song real quick?
Sure. Please do.
And
That's what we're here for.
And then I'll take a little space to set up to play it.
Okay.
But,
beautiful.
All right. So this song called Girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
There was one time. So this girl came over to my loft downtown and she sat on my love sack. And she was talking to me for like 45 minutes.
Good.
No, I was on the couch. She was on the love sack.
Okay.
And prior to this story, we like met one time. She's like, "Hey, can I come over? In like 14 days, I'm out of town." I was like, "Yeah, you can come over, whatever." Not thinking she'll, be like, "Hey, is it cool if I still come over?" 14 days later, she's like, "Okay, I'm here." And I was like, wait, she's like, "Yeah, look at the text above." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh my God.
So I was like, well, I guess I am here. So I let her in. She came up the steps. She sat down on my left side. We had this conversation for 45 minutes and we went deep, man. And I was thinking to myself, like, do I like this person? I'm not sure if I like this person. She was like, "You like me. And guess what? I think we're going to date." And I was like,
oh my God.
Wait a second. So as I was like, okay, as she left, because I was like, "Hey, it's time to leave," I was walking. I was like, do I have a girlfriend now? Like,
oh my God. I feel like your assistant set this up just so you'd have some songwriting inspiration because this is ridiculous.
Yeah. So this song's called Girlfriend. Let me get sorted.
Okay. Let's hear it. Oh, I'm excited now.
Song's called Girlfriend. Leopard print waist, Ben Mary Kay up on your face. Kimmy K spray, 10 red bottoms but they fake. She pull up to the gate. I think I got a girlfriend, but I don't know what to say. She been trying to claim me, trying to get herself a baby, and I don't think that she planned to tell me. I think I got a girlfriend and I don't know it. All her other girlfriends tell her don't blow it. All she wants to do is drink a bad red, when all I wanna do is lay in my bed. I think I got a girlfriend. I think I got a girlfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend. She curl up on my love sack in the middle of my house, and all she wants to do is talk and kiss me on the mouth, love me on the couch. Now she's sneaking down the hall, trying to call her mom. Her mom's waiting by the phone since 6 o'clock. And she bad, she bad, she bad for me. She bad, she bad, she bad. I think I got a girlfriend and I don't know it. All her other girlfriends tell her don't blow it. All she wants to do is drink up that red, when all I wanna do is lay in my bed. I think I got a girlfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend. I think I got a girlfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend.
Woo! I love it.
I'll keep that there.
That's perfect. Is that going to be on the new record?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it'll be a single first, so people can just test and be like, "Do I like this direction?" Guess what? It doesn't matter if you like it or not. It's coming out.
It's coming out anyways. Okay, well, when it comes out, everybody share it and tell your friends to listen.
Oh.
And
Yo, seriously, if you guys share it, I don't know. We'll do like a hugs challenge or something.
hugs challenge. What
Meaning-
the heck is that?
A hugs challenge, like if you share it, I'll give you a hug. You know,
Okay.
well, I'll find you somewhere and give you a hug.
Right. Okay. Well, everybody's going to be looking for hugs.
Hugs
Go
challenge.
on, share girlfriend. That is
Cool.
too funny. So wait,
Cheers.
did you ever talk to her again? I'm curious.
No. She actually, she moved
You're
in
like,
across.
no, she's crazy.
She actually moved in across the street, but I didn't see her. She like moved. It was an interesting story. I don't really want to get into it because
We won't, but I'm dying.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my God. Does she still live across the street?
No, I don't know.
Is
I
she
don't know.
watching this?
I kind of let it go. I don't know. I kind of let it go.
Well, I'm not trying to be rude. If she's watching, it just means she's like a big fan.
Honestly,
She loved her neighbor.
we're all figuring it out. It's okay.
Mhm.
It's literally okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways. So, okay. Well, I already asked you about your coffee drinking. What else is going on? Okay. You say you write in the morning, which I am not a morning person. If I had to wake up
Really?
and just get to work and write, like if a song came, I would jot it down. But if I had to just say like, okay, start writing, I would just be like, I'm not doing this. I have to wait
Gotcha.
until I'm fully awakened. The coffee has sunk in. I'm in a good place. So does that ever happen? Do you come across writer's block in the morning? I wouldn't even know what that's like.
Yeah. So when I say writing in the morning, I mean literally like sitting, meditating, and then journaling all of my thoughts. Like
Oh my.
just journaling, letting it be, getting it out of my head, and then starting my day.
So not even writing songs, just like
No,
what's
just
going on with you.
Yeah. And then so with the Songhouse, we've created a publishing company, a publishing arm to it, because we have like 60 writers who want to join us every week, and we can only select 16 to 20 of them. And
A
so
week?
yeah, when we do
Wow.
the Songhouse, like there's like 60 people who have been emailing us who want to get in. So there's like a wait list.
Mhm.
And so what we've done, which has been really special, is created like a publishing side of it. So we're writing a bunch of different songs for some we had conversations, can't say the names of them, but different
That's okay.
labels, different artists. And we're writing songs specifically, basically for these people. And so we actually have set up writes at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. and then 5 p.m. with different writers. And eventually, as you know, funds come in and we get a proper investor, whatever,
Mhm.
we'll be signing a few artists or writers for this publishing arm, which is
Wow.
exciting. So
That's
yeah.
so exciting.
And it
It's
all
gotta be-
came from a random posting on TikTok, which is
right.
wild.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's
I
been
feel
really
like
cool.
there's been so many situations like that now with TikTok, and people just come up with a quick little random idea. It's like 30 seconds, and now that has made entire lives for them.
It literally blows my mind.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. So
It's so
yeah.
crazy. As
Yeah.
long as we don't all just start doing the crate challenge, because I'm overwatching that.
The hug challenge, you mean?
The
Just
crate
kidding.
Okay, the hug challenge. That's even better.
No, I
Even
got you.
better.
So let me ask you a question then. So as a person of social media, and then you see, and I see this too, and I feel like maybe the people of Facebook can even answer this question. As oh my gosh, there's someone over here blowing
What?
doing some yard work. I don't know how to explain
Oh,
it. Anyways,
God. I
can you
thought it
hear
was
that in
your
your mic?
neighbor. I thought it was her.
Can you hear that in your mic? Are you good?
No, I can't even hear it. We're
Okay,
good.
cool. Or in your headphones. So basically, I guess the question for you, and then for the people of Facebook watching this, or people who are watching this, as you see these like TikTok stars rise super fast, you know,
Yeah.
2 or 3 videos, you also notice like how do they actually make an impact on you and stick with you? Do you go back and follow them, or do you
Right.
forget about them as quickly as they appear?
It's hard. It's like the first YouTube viral videos. You remember those first ones, like Justin Bieber brushing his teeth when he was 10.
Oh,
Do you remember
yeah.
that? And like
Yeah.
that girl falling off the table. Like there's some that are truly
they're burned in your
lifelong,
memory.
burned in
Yeah.
your memory. Yeah. And then I don't know. It's like there's so much on TikTok that you're scrolling and scrolling. And unless it truly impacts you or teaches you something. I love the ones that are like little lessons. And I'm like, oh my God, how have I never done that before? But I don't know. There are so many per second that you can swipe through. It is hard to make a lasting impression, I think. But obviously, the music, I think, is going to just gravitate and stick with people more than anything else because it's like something that can get stuck in your head and something you go back to later to find their voice. And so music is different in a way. And I love seeing all the like young kids that are just like sitting in their rooms and, you know, they have no makeup on and they just are sitting at the piano and sing out 2 lines. And it's just truly unbelievable. And you're like, wow, I wonder where that person's going to go someday. I love it.
I know.
I love seeing it.
It's so interesting because you almost can't keep track of how much talent there is. It actually blows my
Good
mind.
exposure for everybody.
Yeah.
I just hope some of them really get swooped up into things that matter because it's easy to just be put in a pool of everybody that can all of a sudden do it. And then I don't want people to just take advantage of that. Like some people really are great and are going to make awesome careers out of it. So I don't know. It's up to viewers to give those people a chance too and share their stuff.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy what 2020 pushed everybody into digitally.
I know.
So,
Everyone
and it's
had
kind
to get real.
I know and like people discovered like new careers through the whole, you know, sitting around like trying to come up with ideas. That was the time where I literally stopped posting. And I feel like I could have created an entire business in 2020, but I was just like, I'm done.
Oh my God.
And
You
like,
just
it's like,
stopped?
just done. I think I posted like twice.
There
in the
were
pandemic phase.
there were definitely like 2 ways to go. There were 2 roads. You either went cold or got to work. But I feel like there's no way you just did nothing. Look at all the Songhouse stuff or did that just kind of start
post-pandemic?
Post-pandemic. Wow.
And I did record stuff and you know, you gotta be consistent in that, release some songs or whatnot. But it was just a very mild, chill, like reflective, personal year, you know?
What did you do? Did you contemplate like your music career?
I think I just was like, what in the world am I doing here? There was a moment of just like, it was so slowed down. You almost like just got to the essence of who am I outside of music? And you had to answer those big questions. And it was terrifying for me personally. And it was the best thing that ever happened. A lot of people were brought into my space in my life, some mentors and some friends. And I mean, I got to just really step into like, okay, who am I outside of this? And I actually really, 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 really enjoy life outside of just what I
know.
create.
It kind of made you like, okay, what else is there? Like we were doing so many shows and then all of a sudden shows were gone. So it was like, okay, there was definitely that panic of like, all right, so if there's no shows, what is there? What are we going to do? And there was obviously so much more to do. And we're still really in the thick of it and figuring it all out and just still always getting creative. We came up with this show and we were able to do this throughout the whole thing with FIREDISC. And it's been amazing to keep people coming back and getting everybody to tune in once a month for these. And so there were definitely things to do, but yeah, definitely a little bit of that meditating, figuring out what is going on, but not in the morning for me. I was the night owl.
You know, what time do you go to bed normally?
Oh God. Like usually if I'm not asleep by 1:15, I'm like getting mad at myself. Like you're going to be so tired in the morning, but I don't know. It varies. It depends on what's going on.
Wait, so how did you get started in the music space? If you don't mind me asking you, I think it's just really interesting. So
there's so many little
what was the one moment that changed it for you? You're like, I could do this.
Yeah, the one moment, okay, well that was a big moment. Like burned into my brain. But I met my now manager and producer, Tony, who's working behind the scenes
Tony
here today. Yeah.
He's the producer too.
Tony's everything. He owns the studios here. He co-wrote my entire record and everything with me. We've got over 200 songs now together. Yeah,
200?
when I say small, loyal, amazing team, Tony's like majority of that. So,
Tony.
So I met Tony and he was like, you know what? If I'm going to kind of do this music thing one more time, it's going to be with you. And why don't we start turning this into a music career for you? And I was thinking like, what? Like those two things don't even go together. There's career and then there's music, like the fun side of music where you just like have a hobby and you do it. So he had to help me like bridge those two things and like, no, you can look at this as like a real life and job. And I just could not put them together. Like I was either going to get a big girl job and have a fun passion and hobby of music or one or the other.
What would have been your big girl job?
I don't know. I went to Kent State and I was studying communication. So I was starting to put it together that I wanted to be like in music, but I figured I'd be helping. And Tony was a big part in this too. Like I had met him while I was at college. So
Gotcha.
I started putting it together. Like maybe I want to help develop brands or artists or do PR for other people, but I didn't think that was ever.
Tony's like, nah, man, you're the star, girl.
Yeah. So it was pretty crazy.
He saw it.
He saw something, and
Let's
I'm
go,
so
Tony.
Thankful. So that's kind of how we live every day. Like I'm just so excited and happy I get to do this that I'm always like, okay, what's next? What do we have? What can we do? What can we write? Who can we write for? What album can we put out next week? I don't know. So
wow, there you go.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's been really fun, and we're just starting to get into music video mode now. So you've done some legit videos,
Yeah,
some music videos for your music.
You know, ironically, so I did the like DIY where it costs us zero money, you know, except the camera costs and like a friend's time.
Right.
And then I did the high budget. Yeah. And then I actually dropped some coin on like 2 or 3 videos. And it's funny because those, like, you put so much effort and time and money, and those performed maybe like 20% of what the DIY did. People just love, oh, you can do it like this. I can do it like this. I'm like,
right.
oh. So it was really cool. So the brand itself is more just like a DIY brand. I've kind of followed that model my whole life. It's like if it sounds good and it feels good, and it kind of and it moves you in a specific way, then just let it go instead of like being a specific type or quality or all that stuff. So
yeah, we've done the same thing. It's like yes, there's always a better way, and there's always somebody with a flashier thing and somebody who, you know, is so pro at this. But if you can do it yourself and get the same results view wise, you know, I think it's almost way more rewarding because you're like, wow, we just did that together and look at what we did. Yeah. And
it's cool. It gives like young creators a lot of hope. They're like, oh, I don't need a huge budget to make good stuff. So I get to just use my talent, which that's part of the reason I love where things have headed with the TikTok thing. It's like no one's trying as hard as they used to. Exactly. And it's just you're either good or you're just not, you know. And then there's some people who are like faking it and it makes sense, but you know, put them in a live scene and that'll like flush everything out. Long career
that'll
short
show
career.
the true colors.
Yeah.
All right, so you have one more song for us. Can we hear it?
Oh, yeah. Let me play this next one for you. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Song called "You Belong with Me." I think you'll understand why. Me and you, wrong note. Me and you, no conversation. Hiding underneath the bleachers, had no clue, no time for waiting. Didn't need to say I need you, cause your eyes said it all. And we were learning how to fall. I was hanging on to every breath you were taking. Getting caught up in the summer, dumb enough to say without hesitating that we'll never love another, best night there's ever been. Cause you and I were living in that young love, that good stuff, can't get enough. Makes you wanna put your hair up and mess up that makeup. Play your favorite record. Remember when Taylor was singing us to sleep? And I'll always believe that you belong with me. You belong with me. I wish life was full of those kinds of moments, but you only get a couple done. Oh, sorry about that. We didn't worry about the trouble that we were getting in, and it was worth it in the end. For that young love, that good stuff, can't get enough. Makes you wanna put your hair up and mess up that makeup. Play your favorite record. Remember when Taylor was singing us to sleep? And I'll always believe that you belong with me. You belong with me. All right.
So good. So good.
Little country action.
I love it. I love it. Our listeners are loving it. They're all
Cool.
hanging out, grilling on their fire disc tonight, listening to your
Yeah.
tunes. So, yeah, very cool. Thank you so much for doing that.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, where would you prefer everyone goes and finds you, follows you, keeps in touch with Tyler Ward?
Keeps in touch.
In case he goes totally dark and you have to just wait out another year to hear from him.
Just go find Tyler Ward Music on Instagram. And then if you really want to talk, just shoot me a message. And then I will read your message and then respond to your message. And then if you just want to follow me and just figure out the music, just go to Spotify and type in Tyler Ward. So
Perfect.
That would be great. And we can have some hugs.
Lots of hugs. There's a hug challenge coming
Hug
your
challenge
way from
coming your way.
Tyler.
You guys let me know how it's going to work.
Perfect. All right, everybody. I think it's time we let Tyler go do some meditating and writing and all the good stuff.
Let's go.
All right. Thank you so much for being on with us. And cheers. Hope we can do something in the future. It'd be awesome.
Would love it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Claudia, you're the best. Tony, keep rocking, my man.
Cheers. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Oh my gosh. How fun was that? Tyler seems like a good guy. I hope you guys will go over and follow him along. And he's got a new record coming out. It's going to be awesome. And I can't wait to hear that girlfriend song when it's all done. See whatever comes through with that. All right. I'm going to do one more song for ya. And don't forget to comment and share tonight. That's what we're doing. So you can win a Fire Disc cooker, swag pack, coffee pack, all the good stuff. And what else? Don't be surprised if my manager reaches out to you. But the best thing to do if you win from tonight's episode would be to go to my website, ClaudiaHoyser.com, and hit the contact and just message Tony Gross, call, email, whatever you want to do, and just let him know the best form of contact for you so we can get this stuff out to you. That would be awesome. So if you win, and we're going to be posting the winners in the comment section of this video, in the little caption section. So be on the lookout because you never know. You never know. It could be you. I'm going to do one more song to wrap up tonight's episode. I hope you guys had fun today, and I can't wait to see you. Of course, we do this every month. So tune in. Tell your friends. Let's do this. I'm going to need a different tuning for this one. This is one of my songs off the brand new album. I don't think I've played this one for you guys yet. I normally don't do it by myself. This is one I usually have the band helping me out with. But you know what? Let's go crazy. Let's just go crazy.
You know what?
What?
Aside from giving away the coffee,
Yeah.
let's do one more giveaway today, and someone's gonna get a record.
Ooh, I like that. Who wants to win an album? Who wants to win an autographed CD? Red Lights Turning Green. How do they win?
They'll be picked from the comment section.
Okay, good. Just keep commenting away. We're going to pick a good one.
Comment and share.
Comment and share. Ooh, yeah. Whoever picks my Halloween costume this year. Yeah. What should I be? Might pick it, and it might be you. You might win a record. Okay. I think we're in tune. Yeah, sounds good to me. Good. All right, so this song is about having maybe a little bit one too many. It's called Didn't Do the Pouring. 2, 3, 4.
Remember that time you picked me up and took me out on the town? It got dressed up nice and it sure seemed like we were something to talk about. Couple drinks on ice sure felt right when they were going down. Now that's one too many, my feet are heavy. Now we're headed for the couch. Maybe I drank too much, but I didn't do the pouring. Went out smooth, I was feeling pretty good. Came on without a warning. Busy in the morning, but you call it brunch. Now you're sipping drunk and bean, handing me a mug. I drank too much, but I didn't do the pouring. Yeah. The girls call me up and they say we're down, just staying in tonight. You can pick the flick, I'll be fine with it. Just bring that bottle of wine. Couple lost and pours, lost the cork. Yeah, we're tipping back again. 1, 2, 3, that drink was free, and tonight free ain't my friend. Well, maybe I drank too much, but I didn't do the pouring. Went in smooth, I was feeling pretty good. Came on without a warning. Busy in the morning, but you call it brunch. Now you're sipping drunk and bean, handing me a mug. I drank too much, but I didn't do the pouring. Yeah. Oh.
This is where you pour a drink for yourself right here. Stir it up.
Well, maybe I drank too much, but I didn't do the pouring. Went out smooth, I was feeling pretty good. Came on without a warning. Busy in the morning, now you call it brunch. Now you're sipping drunk and bean, handing me a mug. I drank too much, but I didn't drink too much. But it always sounds good when we get started. Probably didn't need to drink that much tonight, but I didn't do the pouring. Probably didn't need to drink that much tonight, but I didn't do the pouring.
I was trying to think of something during that last part, like,
Probably didn't need to drink that much tonight, but I was watching Fired Up Live.
I think that might be a better ending for today. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're cooking on all of your fire discs. If you've ever won a fire disc on Fired Up Live, make sure to take a picture with it next time you use it and tag me in the comments. I would love to share those. And I love seeing what everybody in Fire Disc Nation is doing, and Hoyser Country, of course. So fill up your cup of coffee. I hope you have a great night. I know that doesn't make sense because who's drinking coffee at night, but this girl is. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much. And I hope you're enjoying your fall weather out there.
In today's world, time with family is more valuable than ever. Meet FIREDISC, the original portable propane cooker. It sets up in seconds, fires up fast, and cooks anything you throw at it. Whether it's a quick meal at home or in the great outdoors, FIREDISC has you covered. Take your kitchen outside and enjoy everything that makes good food great. FIREDISC, cooking at home made easy.